Robby Woods, and all I can say about this truck is it's badass. Robby, what inspired you to make this truck?
It's just been kind of like a long culmination of thoughts. I raced short course professionally for like the better part of 8 years, and really had aspirations to get into the Baja 1000 and desert racing. And I had an idea that I wanted to bring to life and try before we got into a racing environment. You know, I really didn't want to build this out-of-the-box crazy vehicle and then take it down to Mexico and race for 50 miles and then break it and learn what we needed to change. So this is kind of a development vehicle, really pushing boundaries of what's standard and current. It's mid-engine, all-wheel drive. It makes 1,500 horsepower. It's got a diesel engine, which makes 24% more BTUs per gallon in gasoline.
Wow.
So hypothetically, it'll go 25% farther without stopping than a gas truck. It also has 140 gallons of fuel, so we think that we can go 500 to 600 miles without a fuel stop. Really, the beautiful thing about where we're at with this vehicle is I have a partner in it that financially enabled us to choose the best parts. And a lot of people, you know, are driven to build these vehicles on cost, and they have to use parts that aren't necessarily the best because that's what people give them. And you know, we chose the InduraPower battery. It's obviously a little bit more expensive than a conventional battery, but it also performs substantially better. And so it's just good to link up with companies that make a superior product and that aren't regulated by this is how we used to do it. You know, I mean, we've come a long ways in the last 100 years, and again, pushing every envelope. We have bigger brakes, more fuel, more power, and also a battery that's 8 times more powerful than the current battery. So you know, every aspect of this truck we think is better.
And it can tolerate the heat, and it can tolerate the cold. So if you're going to do Baja 1000, the InduraPower is the battery to go, obviously, because how hot it gets down there, right?
Yeah. I mean, the environment is just absolutely brutal. You know, parts manufacturers talk about how good their parts are, and really, if you haven't put your parts in a truck that's going to campaign for the Baja 1000, you really don't know what it will take. The vehicles, they drive through ocean water, they drive through water crossings, they drive through silt beds, and the trucks operate at 220 to 250 degrees cabin temperature. It'll flat cook the best components to nothing. So.
And plus, you know, it's not going to jiggle around like all the other acid batteries, because those things bolt down, and even if it does flip, you know it's the safest battery out in the market, so no worries.
Yeah, and that's something that's new to me. I've learned a lot about it. We did a lot of research and looked into a lot of different battery manufacturers, and safety is a big factor, but the smart battery with the Bluetooth technology, being able to see how it's performing, everything is super high performance. We have 2 270 amp alternators. They obviously draw a lot of valuable horsepower.
Oh, yeah.
We would like to be able to turn those things off. The battery will talk to our engine management system and tell them, hey, I have enough power. I don't need to run right now. We can free up those 270 amp alternators and utilize all the horsepower that we need.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Robby.
Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it.